All right, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. Today we've got one case of 2025 Benny NT Baseball to get into. When we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, bmc.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks and let you know we go live to be live. Also, to mention no prints necessary, link down in the description. Box number one. Good luck, everybody. Bo Jackson, 79/99. Cade Horton, 29/75. Shinsuke Ogasawara, 66/75. Brady Montgomery, 10/49. Joe Morgan, 12/25. Kyle Teal, Eckler's Choice Redemption. Chase Meadrith, 21/99. Noble Meyer, 3/10. Andrew Painter, 24/99. And Connor Griffin, 34/99. Oh. Box number two. Dante Nori, 8/10. Colt Keith, 25/75. Chili Davis, 7/99. Franklin Arias, 3/49. Nolan Ryan, 22/99. Ethan Anderson, 9/25. Jordan Lawler, 24/25. Urangelo Ciente, 1/99. Redemption, Paul Molitor, Field Pass. And Kevin McGonigal, 55/99. Box number three. 25/99. Slade Caldwell. Cal Ripken, 30/75. Drew Burris, 21/99. Max Muncy, 19/99. Cliff Lee, 8/49. James Wood, 31/49. Carter Johnson, 42/49. Adrian Santana, 25/49. Austin Wells, 54/99. And Bobby Baseball, 10/99. Boom. The only positive kind of 1099. Ethan Holiday, 21/49. $10/75. Colt Emerson. Sebastian Walcott, 1/25. Manny Ramirez, 76/99. Lou Gehrig, 78/99. Ty Floyd, 33/49. Simo Christian Moore, 8/10. Nice. On bat, 52/99. Jose Canseco. I like that. Booklet, 32/35. Heston Kjerstad. Oh. And final card of the break will be 25/49. Dylan Cruz. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being part of the break. As always, go and get a hit recap going real quick. Bo Jackson, Cade Horton, Shinsuke, Brady Montgomery, Joe Morgan, Kyle Teal, Chase Medrith, Noble Meyer, Andrew Painter, Connor Griffin, Dante Nori, Colt Keith, Chili Davis, Franklin Arias, and Nolan Ryan. Ethan Anderson, Jordan Lawler, Angelo Ciente, Paul Molitor, Kevin McGonigal. Not doing YouTube. It should be live. Ah, I think I know what happened. I'll fix that in a second. Slade Caldwell, Cal Ripken Jr., Drew Burris, Max Muncy, Cliff Lee, James Wood, Carter Johnson, Adrian Santana, Austin Wells, Bobby Baseball, Ethan Holiday, Colt Emerson, Sebastian Walcott, Manny Ramirez, Lou Gehrig, Ty Floyd, Christian Moore, Jose Canseco, Dylan Cruz, and Heston Kjerstad. 32/35 booklet. All right, that is it for baseball. We are on to 2024 Leaf Pro Set Pure Football. That'll be coming up in a few minutes. When is the makeup for election? That's at 12:30. So about, give or take, hour and 15 minutes. All right, I'll be back with football in just a second. And if you're looking for YouTube, that'll be live momentarily. Alright, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. Today we've got one case of 2024 Elite Pro Set Pure Football to get into. I'll get started. Feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, BMC.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks and let you know we go live to be live. Also mention no purchase necessary for link in the description. Where's the NT break? You missed it by about 5 minutes, apparently. Box number 1. Terry Bradshaw, 33/49. Brock Glenn, 22/25. Jim Harbaugh, 48/75. Siobhan Cordiero, 5/8. Marcus Rosemi Jackson, 1/3. Jacob Cowling, 3/7. And Lad McConkey, 7/10. Brian Billick, 20/25. Brady Schmiegel, 44/49. Jackson Dart, 4/10. Ramel Keaton, 2/5. Jaquan Jackson, 8/10. Kamani Vidal, 4/6. And Jason Witten, 8/8. Terrell Davis, 21/75. Jerome Bettis, 34/49. George McIntyre, 11/15. Juju Lewis, 2/4. Kyron Jones, 8/10. Cody Schrader, 2/15. And Carson Beck, 10/10. LFG. Box number 4. Taj Brooks, 40/75. Quinshon Judkins, 5/5. Devontae Adams, 9/10. Austin Jones, 2/5. Jawar Jordan, 4/4. Luke McCaffrey, 3/8. And Shador Sanders, 10/10. Boom. Peyton Thorne, 39/75. Urban Meyer, 60/75. Casey Conception, 4/25. Jordan Travis, 3/10. Mason Taylor, 7/8. Jalen McMillan, 2/7. And Dylan Gabriel, 1/1. Boo. LaDainian Tomlinson, 5/5. Max Brosmer, 14/49. Jordan Travis, 11/49. Garrett Green, 2/6. Hudson Card, 5/8. Frederick Moore, 1/3. And 5/15. Joe Montana. Joe Montana. Cool. No randoms. My life is so easy. Congratulations to Joe Montana. They really just be doing whatever. Can we do it again? As a question. Isaiah Bond, 39/75. 7/10, Jerry Rice. Carson Steele, 71/75. Luke Altmaier, 5/5. Chuba Purdy, 14/15. DJ Uiagalelei, 2/3, and we could not. Garrett Nussmeier, AJ Swan, Ricky Collins, and Colin Hurley, 6/6. That'll be headed to random.org at the end of the break. Stay tuned if you have any of those 4 guys. Box of 8. Cade Klubnik, 10/15. Sam Hartman, 33/49. Antonio Brown, 10/15. Devin Leary, 1/10. John Rice Plumlee, 6/8. Keelan Robinson, 6/8. And Ollie Gordon, 3/10. Eddie George, 15/49. Jalen Wright, 9/25. Josh Allen, 3/3. George McIntyre, 3/6. Jamari Thrash, 10/10. Tez Johnson, 6/8. And Jackson Dart, 5/15. He's no Jameis, though. Adrian Peterson, 3/75. Justice Haynes, 37/49. Troy Polamalu, 5/5. Tariq Owens, 5/6. Ethan Garbers, 4/5. Malachi Nelson, 1/1. And Alex Orgy, Tyler Morris, and Frederick Moore, 5/10. Remember when Alex Orgy was a thing? Box 11, Anthony Gold, 7/25. Austin Jones, 8/10. Caleb Williams, 9/10. Dylan Laub, 9/10. Travion Henderson, 5/5. Dick Vermeil, 2/4. And Archie Manning, 3/4. And final box to break, box number 12. Good luck, everybody. Kyle McCord, 38/49. Ollie Gordon, 22/49. Evan Smith, 4/15. Miller Moss, 4/5. Spencer Rattler, 1/5. Taj Brooks, 2/5. And dual auto, Cam Rising and Isaac Wilson, 2/6. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being part of the break, as always. Go and get a hit recap going real quick. Then we'll take care of all of our randoms. Coming up next, we do have 2025 Leaf Metal Sports Heroes Multi-Sport to get into. All right, for the hits, Terry Bradshaw, Brock Glenn, Jim Harbaugh, Siobhan Cordiero, Marcus Sibi Jackson, Jacob Cowling, Lab McConkey, Brian Billick, Brady Schmeigel, Jackson Dart, Ramel Keaton, Jaquan Jackson, Kamani Vidal, Jason Witten, Terrell Davis, Jerome Bettis, George McIntyre, Juju Lewis, Kyron Jones, Cody Schrader, Carson Beck, Taj Brooks, Quinshon Judkins, Devontae Adams, Austin Jones, Jawar Jordan, Luke McCaffrey, Shador Sanders, Peyton Thorne, Urban Meyer, Isaiah Bond, Jerry Rice, Carson Steele, Luke Altmaier, Chuba Purdy, DJ Uigalele, Cade Klubnik, Sam Hartman, Antonio Brown, Devin Leary, John Rice Plumlee, Keelan Robinson, Ollie Gordon, Eddie George, Jalen Wright, Josh Allen, George McIntyre, Ari Thrash, Tez Johnson, Jackson Dart, Adrian Peterson, Justice Haynes, Troy Polamalu, Tariq Owens, Ethan Garbers, Malachi Nelson, Anthony Gold, Austin Jones, Caleb Williams, Dylan Laub, Travion Henderson, Dick Vermeil, Archie Manning, Casey Conception, Jordan Travis, Mason Taylor, Jalen McMillan, Dylan Gabriel, LaDainian Tomlinson, Kyle McCord, Ollie Gordon, Emmett Smith, Miller Moss, Spencer Rattler, Taj Brooks, Max Brosburn, Jordan Travis, Garrett Green, Hudson Card, Frederick Moore, Joe Montana, Joe Montana, Joe Montana, Joe Montana. 5 of 15. And headed to random.org. Dual auto, Cam Rising, Isaac Wilson. Triple auto, Alex Orgy, Tyler Morris, Frederick Moore. Quad auto, Garrett Nussmeier, AJ Swan, Ricky Collins, and Colin Hurley. Alright, that is it for football. We are on to 2025 Leaf Metal Sports Heroes Multisport here in a minute. Gonna get that set up and good to go. But first, we're gonna head to random.org and knock these three out. Back to that in just a second. Alright, we've got random.org pulled up and good to go. Got to roll some dice. Got to be high to be valid for us. We're going to go 6 times on each random, starting off with Cam Rising and Isaac Wilson. That's 5 times. Final roll. Isaac Wilson with the win. Congratulations. Alex Orgy, Tyler Morris, and Frederick Moore up next. Final roll. Frederick Moore with the win. Congratulations. And finally, Garrett Nussmeier, AJ Swan, Ricky Collins, and Colin Hurley. Let's get in there. That is 5 times. Final roll. not again. Alright, it's getting there. Ricky Collins with the win. Congratulations. Alright, that is it for football. We'll be back in a few minutes with 2025 Leaf Metal Sports Heroes Multisport. All right, welcome in everybody to the BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. Today we've got one case of 2025 Elite Motorsports Heroes Multi-Sports Solo Edition to get into. While we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, BMC.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks and let you know we go live and to be live. Also mention no purchase safe, link down in the description. Box number 1, or pack number 1, I guess I should say. And we'll start off with Giannis. 11/15. Good enough start. John Stallworth, on card inscribed, 73/100. All these are in here backwards. Donnie Shell and Mel Blunt. 1/3 dual auto. That'll be headed to random.org at the end of the break. Stay tuned for that if you have either of those two guys. Mike Schmidt, 20/35. (23/100). Pedro Martinez, on card inscribed. Mariano Rivera, on card inscribed. 19/100. One of one. Larry Bird. Jay Novacek, 3/7. Paul Krause, 1/10. Jose Cardinal, 10/15. Philip Walter Foden, 1/1. Juju Lewis, 1/6. Brandon Chastain, 13/15. Drew Pearson, 4/25. Ozzie Smith, 2/4. Mike Rozier, 2/5. Mitch Richmond, 4/9. Sean Kemp, 1/1. Alvin Bethea, 8/35. Jim Cat, 4/8. Omar Vizquel, 2/4. Trevor Hoffman, on card inscribed, 5/100. Matas Brugelis, 18/35. Kevin Holland, 1 of 2. And final pack, number 25. 2 of 7. Chauncey Billups and Joe Dumars. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being part of the break, as always. Go and get a hit recap going real quick, then we'll take care of our randoms. I will say that was definitely one of the cases of all time. Yeah, definitely not great. Not the greatest we've seen. For the hits, Giannis, Brandy Chastain, Drew Pearson, Elvin Bethea. John Stallworth, Mike Schmidt, Pedro Martinez, Mariano Rivera, Larry Bird, Jay Novacek, Paul Krause, Jose Cadral, or Cardinal? I don't know where I got Cadral from. Phil Foden, Juju Lewis, Ozzie Smith, Mike Rozier, Mitch Richmond, Jim Cat, Omar Vizquel, Matas Burgelis, and Kevin Holland. Sean Kemp and Trevor Hoffman. And headed to random.org dual auto for Joe Dumars and Chauncey Billups, and Mel Blount, Donnie Shell. Alright, that is it for Multisport. We are on to 2023 Leaf Metal Pop Century here in a few minutes. Going to get that set up and good to go. But first, we're going to head to random.org and knock these two out. We'll be back to that in just a second. Alright, we've got random.org pulled them good to go. Got to roll some dice. Got to be there high to be valid for us. Gonna go 3 times on each random. Joe Dumars, Chauncey Billups up first. Bottom roll. Joe Dumars with the win. And Mel Blount, Donnie Shell. Bottom roll. Donnie Shell coming out on top. Congratulations. Alright, that is it for Multisport. We'll be back at the top of the hour with 2023 Leaf Metal Pop Century. Get you guys back here in a few. All right, welcome in everybody to the BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. There we've got one case of 2023 Leaf Metal Pops entry to get into. When we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, BMC.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks and let you know when we're live and if you're live. Also, make sure to go over to that site for link down in the description. We're just today's Leaf election break that is happening in about 30-ish minutes. I'm gonna read that right here at the top on YouTube. Got that listed. Yeah, no comment on the functionality of the eBay Live app. There's an attempt that is made. NC was first, and then football was after that. So you're about an hour late to the party. This is the final break that was technically scheduled for today, that ended last night. Alright. Box number 1. Paul Rubens, 31/40. Patch. Miriam Diabo, 1/1. Edward Furlong, 12/25. And John Travolta, 5/5. You can watch it as a VOD on eBay Live. It's a different broadcast from this one, or you can watch it on YouTube. That's up to you, whichever platform you prefer using. For YouTube, the stream is technically still live, but what you can do is you can just tap on the little bar down at the bottom and drag it over to the start, and you'll see NT Baseball. Box 2. Denzel Washington, 4/15 patch. That's cool. Paige Turco, 4/10. Malcolm McDowell, 1/2. And Kit Harington. Boom. 6/6. Box number 3. Dual auto for Eric Roberts and Mariel Hemingway. 7/9. That'll be headed to random.org. Dual auto for Mama June and Honey Boo Boo. 10/20. That'll also be headed to random.org. G Herbo, 4/20. And Gabrielle Union, cut auto. Eric Estrada and Larry Wilcox dual auto, 2/5. John Barrowman, 1/6. Ryan Philippe, 2/10. And Elton John backstage pass. 89 World Tour. That's cool. Box number 5, Susan Olsen, 6/7. Lauren Bravarnik, 1/2. Wow, we are getting a lot of duels. Offset and Quavo, 3/3. And Elton John again, backstage pass. Box number 6. George Hamilton, 1 of 2. Tiffany Haddish, 3 of 8. Moneybag Yo, 8 of 15. And Henry Winkler, 1 of 4. Box 7. Mendy Cohen, 2 of 8. Melissa Gilbert, 2 of 3. Brandy Roddick, 7 of 8. And Lil Yachty, 3 of 3. Box 8. Tareen, 1 of 3. Tessa Thompson, 9 of 20. Chevy Chase, 4 of 8. And Al Pacino, 6 of 15. Boom. RJ Mite, 15 of 15. Tony Basil, 6 of 8. Jason Alexander, nice, 1 of 1. And Willie Nelson. Morgan Fairchild, 2 of 2. Charlie Hunnam, 1 of 1 printing plate. Boom. Tiana Taylor, 2 of 20. And Ed Marinara, 1 of 1. Box 11. Hal Linden, 3 of 5. Jenna Dewan, 4 of 6. John Heater, 5 of 5. And John Lithgow, cut auto. And final box to break, box number 12. Good luck, everybody. Jerry Mathers, 1 of 5. Tessa Thompson, 3 of 5. Printing plate 1 of 1. Jessica Alba. Boom. And Joel Osteen, cut auto. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being part of the break, as always. Go ahead and get a hit recap going real quick. Then we'll take care of our randoms. We've got a nice little handful of them. For the hits, Edward Furlong, Denzel Washington, G. Herbo, Gabriella Union, Elton John, George Hamilton, Henry Winkler, Brandy Roddick, Chevy Chase, Al Pacino, Charlie Hunnam, Ed Marinaro, and Hal Linden. Paul Rubens, Miriam Diabo, John Travolta, Paige Turco, Malcolm McDowell, Kit Harington, John Barrowman, Lauren Bravarnik, Moneybag Yo, Mindy Cohen, Melissa Gilbert, Lil Yachty, Jason Alexander, Morgan Fairchild, Jenna Dewan, John Heater, John Lithgow, Jerry Mathers, Jessica Alba, and Joel Osteen. Ryan Philippe, Susan Olsen, Tiffany Haddish, Tara Reid, Tessa Thompson, RJ Mite, Tony Basil, Willie Nelson, Tiana Taylor, and Tessa Thompson. And headed to random.org. Dual autos for Mama June, Honey Boo Boo, Eric Roberts, Mariel Hemingway, Eric Estrada, and Larry Wilcox, and offsetting Quavo. Alright, that is it for Pop. We'll be back with the randoms here in just a second. Alright, we've got random.org pulled up and good to go. Got to roll some dice. Gonna be theory how to be valid for us. We're gonna go 10 times on the random, starting off with Mama June and Honey Boo Boo. That is 9 times. Okay, never mind. It's 8 times still. It's loading. It'll get there. Will there be the makeup break for Electra from yesterday? Yes, sir. That is going to happen in just a moment. That'll be over on YouTube, not on eBay Live. That is 9 times. Final roll. Honey Boo Boo with the win. Congratulations. Eric Roberts, Mariel Hemingway coming up next. That is 9 times. Final roll. Eric Roberts with the win. Congratulations. Eric Estrada and Larry Wilcox. That is 9 times. Final roll. Eric Estrada coming out on top. Congratulations. And finally, Offset and Quavo. That is 9 times. Final roll. And that is Offset with the win. All right, that is it for us for today. Thank you guys so much for being here and spending a little bit of your Tuesday here with us. Hope you have a great holiday season up and coming. Be sure to have some pecan pie. Skip the pumpkin, just straight to pecan. And we'll catch you in the next one. All right, if you are in 2024 Leaf Electro Multisport, you're in the right spot. And that is going to be coming up in just a second. Go ahead and get this set up, and we'll be good to go momentarily. All right, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. Today we've got one case of 2024 Leaf Electrum Multisport to get into. While we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, bmc.collectibles, and save us to the seller on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks and let you know we go live and to be live. Also, mention no further hesitation, link in the description. All right. Box number one. Good luck, everybody. Apologies again for the delay. Now we can get this knocked out, though. Hopefully, it was worth the wait. Lawrence Taylor, 20/20. Juliana Pena, 1/3. And David Ortiz, Miguel Cabrera, Fred McGriff, Frank Thomas, and Mark McGuire, 1/1. Boom. That's sick. That'll be headed to random.org at the end of the break. Stay tuned for that if you have any of those 5 guys. Vladimir Guerrero, 5/5. Herm Edwards, 1/1. And Carson Beck, 5/7. Johnny Bench, 7/7. Walt Frazier, 6/8. And Barry Sanders, 3/8. Mike Schmidt, 7/15. 1/1, Shaquille O'Neal. Boom. And 1/1, Adrian Grenier. We'll take that. Detlef Shrimp, 9/9. Baron Davis, 1/7. And Emmett Smith, 1/6. Box number 6. Brian Billick, 2/6. Andrei Shevchenko, 4/9. And Dylan Gabriel Jackson Dart, dual auto, 6/6. That'll also be headed to random.org at the end of the break. Lad McConkey, 12/20. Baron Davis and AI, gold and silver, 8/10. That will also be headed to random.org. And a Hulk Hogan, Electrum Avenue, 10/15. Rod Woodson, 15/15. Joe Montana. There's no quad auto, but we'll take it. 1/2. And Jaden Daniels. Boom. 6 of 7. Box of 9. Tom McShay. 14 of 20. Spencer Haywood. 14 of 20. And Steph Curry. Boom. And final box of the break, box number 10. Good luck, everybody. Peyton Hillis, 5 of 8. Ricky Henderson, 12 of 15. And Randy Mouse to close us out, 4 of 8. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being here, giving us a little bit of your time and patience. That was easily one of the best breaks of this we've had. Probably the best, honestly. So I'd say it was probably a little bit worth the wait. All right. For the hits, Herm Edwards, Carson Beck, Barry Sanders, Adrian Grenier, Delif Shrimp, Baron Davis, Emmett Smith, Brian Billick, Andrei Shevchenko, and Hulk Hogan. Lawrence Taylor, Juliana Pena, Johnny Bench, Mike Schmidt, Lad McConkey, Joe Montana, Jaden Daniels, and Peyton Hillis. Vladimir Guerrero, Walt Frazier, Shaquille O'Neal, 1 of 1, Rod Woodson, Tom McShay, Spencer Haywood, Steph Curry, Ricky Henderson, and Randy Mouse. And headed to random.org. AI and Baron Davis, 8 of 10. Dylan Gabriel and Jackson Dart, 6 of 6. And 1 of 1. David Ortiz, Miguel Cabrera, Fred McGriff, Frank Thomas, and Mark McGuire. All right. That is it for us for today. Seriously this time. Do appreciate y'all yet again. And we're going to head to random.org real quick and knock these 3 out. Get you guys back here in a second. All right, we've got random.org pulled up and good to go. Got to roll some dice. Gonna figure out how to be valid for us. Gonna go 10 times on each random. So I'm gonna go with Allen Iverson and Baron Davis. That's 9 times. Final roll. Baron Davis with the win. Congratulations. Dylan Gabriel and Jackson Dart. That's 9 times. Final roll. Jackson Dart with the win. Congratulations. And finally, Big Poppy, Miguel Cabrera, Fred McGriff, Frank Thomas, and Mark McGuire. That is 9 times. Final roll. Mark McGuire with the win. Congratulations. All right. That is it for us for today. Thank you guys again. This has been BMC Collectibles Breaks. Till next time, everybody.